All right, here we are again, Shane with Auto Wholesale Group. I want to talk to you a minute about this one. This is a little piece of inventory that I'm super proud of, and I'll tell you why. Number one, I've got a 17-year-old, and I know what it's like to have to buy a first car for somebody. You worry about that they're going to beat it up, they're going to do all that stuff to it. So what do we all try to do? We try to find a good, dependable vehicle that's affordable, that you know is not going to hurt anybody if you have an accident or anything. It hurts your pocketbook more than anything. So right here, we've got the perfect first car for you. This is a 2002 model Honda Civic. Looking around at it, the tires are actually in great shape. Car's not perfect. It's already got a little bit of damage right here on the rear bumper, but here's the cool thing about it. I'm going to show you the back and why that's popped out right there and how easy it'd be to fix for you. Kids, this is a two-door coupe, so it's going to have a little bit of style, but the best part about it, this is a 2002 Honda Civic, and it only has 102,000 miles on it. All right, driving this car over here, this car drives flawless, will pass emissions no matter what. I've already put about 100 miles on this car, and it has impressed me every step of the way. I'll show you the interior here in a little bit, but right here, you're talking literally just as simple as a couple of bumper clips. And moving on to the back, this is why that's actually popped up. Somebody, I would say, probably backed into a pole or something like that. This is actually very easy to fix. You can actually take a heat gun, suction cup, pull that out, and you've got a cosmetically very nice car on the exterior. You can see the outside on this side right here did the same thing, but once you pull that dent out, these things are going to pop right in and have absolutely no issues to it. Again, looking down the side of it, car does have a little, some dents here and there, but again, we're talking about the car that'll be a perfect first car that's dependable for you to put your kids in. If you are, a single lady or something like that looking for good, dependable transportation, it's going to be perfect for you as well. It's not restricted to a first-time car, but at the same time, it is absolutely perfect for it. This is something, and I do use this term all the time because I do have so many people having a 17-year-old that come to me looking for good cars, and I'm asked all the time, would you put your kid in that car? This is a car that I can absolutely say I would put my kid in this car and let him drive from Nashville, wherever he wanted to go.
About this car, look at the interior. Again, it's dirty. It could use a good clean, but that's one of the things that we use to actually teach our kids. Let them take a little bit of pride in what they have. Clean it up. It's okay to teach our kids responsibility and let them do some cleaning on some vehicles. Let them earn what they're getting. I've already pointed out 100,000 miles on this car, 102,000 miles. He's going to zoom in on the odometer right there. And if you look at it, the only light that's on right now is the seatbelt light, and that's because nobody's sitting in it and nobody's fastened it. On the inside of this car and mechanically, there is not a single thing wrong with this vehicle. Again, just super impressive. The AC will blow you out ice cold. The heat works perfectly. You can see that we have had we didn't do it, but there's an aftermarket radio put in there. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's literally just a matter of putting a new mounting kit because the radio does work perfect. All windows go up and down as they should. Again, if you look at the back seat as well, the back seat is actually no rips, no tears, and this car is really not what I would call dirty. It needs a good vacuum, but you don't have to spend a lot of elbow grease shampooing or anything like that. This is really a car that I can say get in and go. This one we've got for $2,500 out the door. Where can you find a 100,000 mile Honda Civic for $2,500 out the door, including all your taxes and fees? All right, and now for my favorite part of this car is the actual drive. First of all, you got front wheel drive. The car pulls absolutely great. The alignment as we're driving down the road, and I know y'all can't see the road, but this car is not drifting at all. No hands on the steering wheel. Drives absolutely amazing. You can see here that the running temp is up to temperature. No gauges, no lights on there. Everything does work. Again, you can see we're riding right here in overdrive, and we're running about 1,800 RPMs.
cool thing about this car, 4-cylinder Civic, again, first-time drivers. I know I keep playing on that as far as what we're looking for, but here's the thing. We've actually got a car that's going to go and get you over 30 miles per gallon, okay? Again, I've already talked about the AC. Everything works perfectly on it. Show you the windows as we're driving down the road. Everything works just the way it should. I've got the seatbelt on right now, so the light that I did show you earlier, you can see that it's not on the dash anymore. Again, there are no alarms on there whatsoever. This car will be an absolute dandy for somebody to have at $2,500 out the door.